projects that we have been working on in GAP in these years. One of them is actually called Operation One Stop Shop. It's a live project from the live program series. It's a very important project for us because we have 4 of our founders there as partners. The Zagreb Council, the Zagreb County, and Karlovac County. Also, there are Croatian Chamber of Commerce, Faculty of Mechanical Engineering and now Architecture, Association of Cities in Croatia, and PNRN, as European level partner. You see general data. As you see, project will end this year. Briefly, project is, in one word, supporting process of energy renovation of buildings in a way to speed it, to support the preparation of project pipelines, and to develop some things that are needed in this process to make it more functional. But not just to talk about cross. When somebody says one-stop shop, maybe you have the image of a guy sitting on some counter and giving you some advices, but when you're working with public authorities like counties and their people work there, we are establishing this one-stop shop and we work every day with them. And this is a picture I like to show when we are talking about investment in buildings. We have some faces, and just like that you have a planning phase that sometimes is forgotten. Then you have this design phase when you do necessary documentation and prepare the project. Then you have the phase that everybody likes the most, construction, when the building is getting renovated or built. And then everybody thinks it's over when that is done, when the building is in use, but this user space is a challenge by itself because you need to monitor energy consumption. You have to see how the building is behaving after being renovated or being invested in, and there is a lot of issues that arose in this usage time. So don't mind that everything is done by just constructing and making works. Through the cross, when we wrote the proposal, there are some things that we wanted to do and innovate in order to help to boost this, to speed up this process of making investments. And one of the things we set to do is the building registries for our counties, because we want to count the buildings to see what we have in portfolio and how we can prioritize our investments and make them more ready for the calls for the finance part. Through the project, we set to do 100 feasibility studies for the chosen buildings that were candidates for energy renovation, some action plans, and one of the good things, one of the helpful deliverables were also the ones who were, for example, the action plan for removal of legal barriers related to building ownership and permits, which is sometimes one of the greatest bottlenecks when you want to do some investments. Also, we had plenty of dissemination and communication activities, as always in these such programs. And one of the things I want to stress out is that of the data, very similar to the Mestri project you will see later. The building registry is something that is necessary to have as a first step, because we need to have proper data on the buildings and we have to have a right picture what we have in portfolio. Then we selected 100 buildings to do feasibility studies for them. Pointing out the one that we have the worst energy performance and biggest savings potential, making some energy consumption analysis, and also we had We might some additional criteria that are also very important to our owners, the counties, such as the general state of the building and the other priorities they have when they are deciding on investments. I would like to now focus on one thing that happened during the project in this communication and dissemination phase. It's very important. We connected with all others, not all others, of course, but some other one-stop shops. FEDEREM was essential in this task because they connected us, for example, with Spanish one-stop shop that is covering Valencia, Madrid area, and we have connected with Piedmont region, from Poland, etc. As you can see, there were some peer-to-peer learning and experience changing, and we'll have a final conference of the project later in Croatia, in Šibenik in May, and then we'll appear in the European Sustainable Energy Week 2026 in June, together with these partners. So I think this was very helpful for us also to learn from experience from other countries in Europe. CROSS is essentially one of the projects that is very important for our daily job, and our daily job is to plan and to manage investments for buildings, either renovation, reconstruction, or building new buildings. And one of the projects also that we did